All season long, we followed their quest. 600 athletes fighting for a... Tonight, the 28 who remain must take on stage 2, a punishing test of strength, courage, and heart. No!
Everything's bigger and harder on stage 2. It's a little more intimidating.
A heart-racing ending and his season is over.
The obstacles are way more technical.
Oh! The double backflip!
If you make a mistake, you're done.
No! One of the favorites to win it all is out. Whose season will end in heartbreak? No!
Every year it gets more emotional.
Who will carry on?
This old dog still got some fight left in it. I can feel it. I can see it. There's only one thing left to do, and that's
My moment. Yeah! Ready?
We are rolling into Vegas once again, taking another step towards crowning a champion. It's the National Finals of American Ninja Warrior. Hello, Ninja fans, and thanks for joining us. I'm Matt Eisman.
And I'm Vietsub. Matt, this season, we've crisscrossed the country and had hundreds of hopefuls try our course. Now only 28 are left, hoping to win $1 million.
Well, to win that money, they're going to have to start by surviving tonight on this brutal Stage 2 course. For a preview, let's go down to Surrey Hall.
Thanks, guys. Stage 2 has a new thrill ride we call the Grim Sweeper. And who better to show it off than the first woman to ever reach Stage 2, Jessie Graff. Go get him, Jessie! As you can see, competitors have to jump onto the first of 3 giant blades and hang on as it spins around. Then they'll have to jump onto the second blade, which is moving in the opposite direction. And there's only a small ledge to grab onto. Finally, they'll have to jump to the third blade, which is moving in the other direction, and get to the landing pad. Nice work, Jessie! Overall, Stage 2 looks much different this season. Of the 6 obstacles, 2 are making their debut in Vegas, and 2 have been redesigned. Waiting at the end is the water walls, the only underwater obstacle we see all season. You'll have to swim through the 3 weighted doors and hit the buzzer. You have to do it all in less than 3 minutes, and you're moving on to Stage 3. Guys?
Thanks, Surrey. This has been a huge season for the athletes from the Chicago area, and we're going to lead off with one of those Windy City Ninjas. This is 7-time Ninja veteran Dan Polizzi, one half of the Towers of Power, along with his buddy Brandon Mears. Both are firefighters in the Chicago area. Brandon fell on Stage 1, but he's here to support his bro, along with Dan's family and friends.
He's facing a new first obstacle, giant walk the plank, a supersized version of what we had in LA this season.
Gotta creep up that board, and when it pivots, reach out and grab the bar, and the firefighter gets through it. Lizzie will now try this version of the salmon ladder, the extension ladder. You have to be cautious because the height is constantly changing on these rungs.
Yeah, that's right. The bottom ones are 12 inches apart. For the top ones, it's 14 inches.
Now has to jump that 4-foot gap back to the other side.
And check him out, looking side to side, making sure he's got it. All right, you're clear for takeoff. Nice landing.
And the Chicago crew liking this start. Now he's got to take on snapback.
Spot the middle. This bad boy is tricky. We had this one in the Oklahoma City finals, and it took out half the competitors that reached it.
This snapback is so challenging. A blind grab.
This thing is feisty. Whoa! Oh! I just said it was feisty!
Polizzi airballs with the left hand. The firefighter splashes down, snapped out by snapback.
Okay, watch his hands as he swings over to grab the bar. His right hand gets it, but his left hand just misses completely. And Polizzi's season is over just like that.
I just totally went. Thought I was there, thought I gave it enough.
We're gonna see Ninja favorites all night, and here comes another one. It's the kid, Matisawati. In just his second season, this University of Houston college student is known for being not only one of the top athletes, but also being one of our coolest customers on the course. But looks can be deceiving.
You know, you might see me on the show and I might look super confident, super happy.
He is annihilating this course and loving it.
Even top athletes or people you look up to, role models, we have our days that are dark. Last year after Vegas, I had a lot of just stuff that happened to me. I started to get like panic attacks. It literally feels like you mentally think you're gonna die. You just think of like all these negative thoughts, like a snowball effect. Can't even like think. I'm trying. I didn't think I'd compete in season 11 Ninja Warrior because I was like, for a good month, like I was in bed most of the time.
Bro, I need to like get my mind right.
I reached out to a lot of different people and kind of found the people that helped me. And once I had kind of like a support group, I just stuck with them. Everybody goes through something. I realized it's just all about not beating myself up for that and just staying hopeful and believing that I would get out of it.
You can see on his shorts, Kid has the safety pass. He won that by beating Daniel Gill on the power tower in Oklahoma City. Now that pass means if Kid falls tonight, he gets to run the course a second time. He's one of 4 athletes running with that safety pass tonight.
You got this, kid.
And there's the guy he beat to get it, Daniel Gill. He'll be competing later, but right now he's cheering on Awadi along with training partner Barclay Stockton and so many other Kid fans in the stands.
Yeah, you gotta imagine that the safety pass should make the kid feel a lot more relaxed. No, it's okay. He makes a mistake.
Awadi, a confident start there on walk the plank, going straight into the extension ladder. It's similar to the crisscross salmon ladder here last season, but the distance to those rungs changes as you go up. Makes it a lot more complicated, but Awadi quickly up. Now jumping the bar back to the other side. Right to the top rung. Now he's on this dangerous third obstacle snapback.
Well, big advantage for the kid here because he's seen the same exact obstacle in OKC.
He's got to jump to that bar in front, but the structure will snap back. So the bar to catch is a moving target, and that's how you do it. Has to swing over to the second one. Gets it.
You gotta throw your arms where you think that bar is gonna be.
Yes! Now going for the dismount. Got it. He's still got over 2 minutes on the clock.
Kid is cruising. You know this crowd would love to see a finisher.
His next test, the swing surfer, got to make an 11-foot leap onto that small platform.
And oh, I like that. Now ride that momentum.
But now has to jump to the wall. Got it, hanging on. The wall is different than in the past. No rope to grab, just those small ledges to hang on to. And the kid up and over the top. 2 more obstacles to go.
Man, I tell you, the kid is always so cool. Got the gold chain, the backwards hat. Come on.
Now facing this brand new obstacle, the Grim Sweeper. Kid gonna be the first ever to try this.
We saw Jesse Graff do this. Gotta grab that blade and ride it around.
Has to drop down to that second blade now. Well, he's down, but he has that safety pass, so he'll get a second shot. But the kid's been open about dealing with those anxiety issues. The pressure will be on.
Watch his legs. He's swinging out wide, and his knee hits that blade and moved it slightly just as his right hand was reaching for it. So he didn't get a good grip, and he took a big fall.
Well, he's pulling off that safety pass, so that means we'll see him run in just a bit.
One more time.
Tonight, it's survival of the fittest.
Man, this course is brutal.
As our remaining athletes try to move one step closer to the season finale and the $1 million prize.
No! Yes!
We'll see Ninja superstars. The real-life Ninja has done it, including one who's a fan favorite in the Philippines. And the island Ninja who's looking for love.
I'm thinking like shirt off photo. Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Oh, for sure.
Thumbs up. Okay, cool.
And a ninja who can handle the creepiest critters.
Pretty good size ones.
Yeah! It's all coming up on the national finals of American Ninja Warrior.
On AXN.
Welcome back to the national finals of American Ninja Warrior. Well, up next is another one of our ninjas who earned the safety pass. This is Utah's Carson Boyles. And that's his Carsonic Boom scream. You can see the safety pass on his shoulder there. Won it on the Power Tower in Tacoma. And there's his wife, Cammie, in the middle, along with friends. And Carson's two daughters are back in Utah watching on FaceTime.
This is Carson Boyles' sixth season competing, and he's been incredibly consistent. He's back on stage 2 for a third season in a row.
And no problem with walk or plank. Moving on to the redesigned salmon ladder obstacle, the extension ladder.
Here's another guy that's got the safety pass, so he knows he'll get a second chance, but would love to get through this course the first time.
Now watch this transfer really go to that higher rung.
I would. Nice.
Even with that staggered height, these ninjas not his feet on the extension ladder. Now facing snapback. Boyles runs at Ninja Gym in the Ogden, Utah area, so lots of experience on obstacles, but never faced this one. And Carson Boyles knocked out by the third obstacle, snapback. But look at this, just like Kitawati, he's got the safety pass, so he will run the course again a bit later.
Snapback is so tough. You have to anticipate where the bar's gonna be. Carson overshot it with his right hand, and his left hand got blocked by the plexiglass, and man down.
Got this guy, though. I got this guy. I'm coming back. I'll be right back.
So Carson's gonna dry off, and like he said, he'll be back in just a bit. Well, our next competitor almost didn't make it to the start line. This is No Limits Nate Burkhalter, an oil engineer from Houston. And Nate's normally one of our most energetic competitors, and he's managing to smile right now, but for the past 24 hours, he has been sicker than a dog.
Coming into stage 2, I found myself wrestling with a new obstacle, food poisoning. I've lost about 12 pounds of fluid. I have no idea what I ate, but I hope I never eat it again. It wiped me out the day before, didn't sleep at all. I was exhausted, looked like a ghost. But also, there's a part of my mind that has a little bit of fear and apprehension about stage 2. Last year, I did test one of the obstacles. So I was on the swing surfer, and when I jumped off to catch the rope, my foot planted, and then my toe bent back and touched my shin, and my ankle popped sideways. They had to pull me down in the crane bucket and went to the ER, and I went through 6 months of rehab. But the only way that we move forward here is attacking that thing that puts fear in my mind. And even though I feel terrible, I'm going after it. I'm not holding back.
You can see those bandages on his left arm. He's been getting IVs to try to make up for the fluids he's lost. Now, he'll have lots of supporters trying to get him through this, including a big group of friends and family right there on the sideline. You can see Ninja superstars Maggie Thorne, Nick Hansen, Barclay Stockett showing their support.
Matt, food poisoning can really take it out of you. I've played in games before in the NFL, dehydrated, very hard to recover. You start muscle cramping, and that could be an issue on stage 2.
Well, he's been living in Norway. He's been to the North Pole. He hasn't been around the triple-digit temperatures that we've had here in Vegas. It's taken its toll on Nate.
And these higher rungs have a bigger gap between them, so he's really digging through these.
Has to turn around, jump back to the other side.
Hold the males, nice.
A 16-inch jump to that top rung.
Got it.
But you can see the food poisoning has sapped his strength.
Yeah, you can see his support group, the crowd, trying to keep him going.
He is feeling it, Akbar. Nate's such a positive guy. He's clearly running on fumes, but gonna give it his best on the snapback.
We just saw Carson Boyles fall here, and he was 100%.
Good grip.
Ooh, barely. Right there on his fingertips.
And look at him switching that grip there for the jump to the second one.
Nice. Well, it's the blind grab, Matt, that makes it so difficult. We saw that in OKC. Burkhalter, nice blind grab.
Nate illuminating this course with his greatness.
Matt, look at him. He's surprised that he's got the strength to do this.
And look at the crowd. They are loving it. Nate Burkhalter fighting through the physical limitations.
Matt, I tell you, tough times don't last, but tough people do.
Now has to make this big leap onto Swing Surfer. Oh! And now this is the leap where he injured himself last year. And he's got it. Barely holding on, has to climb up. All the while the clock is ticking, and you can see in his weakened state, he's just not moving quickly. Barely surviving these obstacles.
Matt, Nate's still smiling, though. Just keep pushing through. I love it.
And look at his sideline. They are going crazy for his effort. Happy he got here, but can't tell him to keep moving.
Not much time left for these final two obstacles.
Up next, this new one, the Grim Sweeper. Kidwadi fell here just minutes ago. You really have to control your movements here. Drops down to the second handle.
Oh, he's starting to grimace now, man.
What does he have left for this last transfer? He's got it. Oh, no.
Hold on. How is he doing this?
Needs the dismount. Yes! He's made it through, but running out of time. Now facing the water walls.
All right, this obstacle can eat up a lot of time. We got a hydration situation here.
Well, this is going to be a challenge. Will those muscles answer? 3 goals. The first one's 25 pounds. And he is gassed here, Akbar.
Man, if I'm Nate Burkhalter, I'm going to sip a little bit of this water.
A gutsy effort, but I'm not sure he can beat the clock.
Man, he almost didn't make it to the start line. And look, he's almost at the finish line.
19 seconds. Go.
Come on. What you doing? Come on.
Nate Burkhalter. This last goal, 55 pounds. Oh, my. He's fine. Oh, no. Get going. Get on.
Oh, my goodness. 6, 5.
Get to the buzzer.
Hold on. We got more. What a dramatic finish.
He's our first finisher of the night, and he did it with less than 2 seconds on the clock. The best run ever for Nate Burkhalter.
Come on! He fought through food poisoning, was fueled by this crowd, conquered the Grim Sweeper, and then swam his way to his first ever Stage 2 buzzer with just seconds to spare.
Let's go down to Zuri, who's with Nate.
Nate, congratulations. Talk about cutting it close. You have me stressed back there. Less than 2 seconds left on the clock, and you've been sick all day, right?
Wow, I had no idea it was 2 seconds. Praise God for a little bit of excitement. Yeah, it's been a rough day. I'll spare you the details, but I didn't sleep these past 12 hours, and I've lost a lot of fluids, but wow, it's a miracle, literally a miracle, that I'm standing here. It's incredible. I'm gonna soak in this for a minute, enjoy it with my friends here. Wow, it's a blessing.
So hydrate, too, okay? Get some rest. We'll see you on Stage 3.
Right on.
Woo! Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Zuri. We're going to see lots of big names tonight, including Houston's Daniel Gill. He'll run in a bit. Plus, he's been cooking all season now. Michael Torres is ready to salsa his way to Stage 3.
5, 6, 7.
He's coming up next on American Ninja Warrior. It's been 4 seasons since Isaac Calgaro climbed Stage 4 and won $1 million. And he's done it! Next episode, $1 million is up for grabs once again as we move to Stage 3 and Stage 4 in our season finale. You don't want to miss it. Our next competitor certainly planning to be around for the season finale. He's been killing it on the courses all year long. This is Massachusetts firefighter Dave Kavanaugh. The one-time king of the walk-ons won the safety pass in Baltimore. He's earned a lot of new fans this season, but his biggest supporter is always his wife, Jenny.
You know, Kavanaugh running with that safety pass, so less pressure. If he falls, he can run again.
Well, in Baltimore, he actually got there.
Oh, no! What? That escalated quickly.
And what a shock. Dave Kavanaugh has looked as good as anyone all season long, but goes out on the very first obstacle. The good news, though, as we mentioned, has the safety pass. He'll get to run the course again.
This is just bad technique on Giant Walk the Plank. He should have kept moving to the end of the plank, but he stopped, and that made him come up short short of the bar. Yeah, you can see right there, he's playing that safety pass.
So now 5 of our safety pass winners have had to use it to keep their season alive. Flip Rodriguez and Drew Dreschel on stage 1, Awadi, Boyles, and Kavanaugh tonight on stage 2. Wow. Talk about a game changer for those Ninjas. Well, up next is the only athlete who hasn't used his safety pass yet. You can see it sewed onto his jeans. This is Michael Torres, who's now part of that strong group of Ninjas out of the Chicago area. But he's originally from New Jersey with some strong Puerto Rican roots.
Growing up in New Jersey, there was always a bit of a Puerto Rican feel.
Master Broccoli, please. Ultimate Ninjas, this is Michael. How can I help you?
But when I moved out, I didn't have that anymore. So this year, I really wanted to connect back with my Puerto Rican roots. I've taken the challenge of trying to learn how to make my mom's Spanish rice. I'm getting pretty good, but I don't think it'll ever compare to mom's rice.
All right, buddy. You like it, Hershey? It's all on your face.
I also have been trying to learn how to dance salsa.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Nice.
I'm a little bit jealous of Graham McCartney and his dancing skills. I feel like I can move side to side, but making it look like I'm knowing what I'm doing is the hardest part.
Yeah, there you go. Nice. That's great.
I'm also trying to relearn Spanish, which is still a struggle. And that's rice, rice and beans, right? Arroz con noodles. Say, how do I say it? Here at stage 2, it feels like I'm representing for all the other Hispanic Americans out there.
Arriba, arriba!
It gives me like a sense of pride that I'm doing this for not just myself, but for everyone. And if anybody out there, wants to try to help me learn Spanish, then by all means, let me know.
He's got his dad and brother out here from New Jersey, plus many of his Ninja friends, including Jamie Ron, Krista Ganji, and Ethan Swanson. Ganji and Swanson will be running later.
And Torres beat Swanson for the safety pass in Cincinnati, so we know one thing for sure, he can go fast.
First up is walk the plank. See if he keeps moving to the end. There it is, something Kavanaugh didn't do minutes ago. His game has really elevated since he moved to Illinois. He's just marching his way up the rungs. I got to reverse it, flip to the other side. Torres 5'9", 160, all muscle. This is where his fellow Chicagoan Dan Polizzi fell earlier. It's that first bar. Now the blind grab. Perfect grab.
All right, one more grab. Nice. All right, now he just needs to dismount. And he's through.
There's a big crowd here from Chicago, and they're going crazy for Torres.
Oh, he looks gassed.
He's got to rally for these final 3 obstacles, starting with swing surfer, and makes that leap onto it.
Yeah, he's still got to make this big jump to the wall.
Oh, the transfer. He's looking a bit unsure here with his footing.
Yeah, Matt, replacing last season's rope with these thin ledges has made it extra challenging.
But Torres figures it out.
All right, now he's got to be aware of the clock. Still has 2 obstacles left that can eat up time.
I think he heard you. He's going quickly into the grim sweeper here.
Yeah, he jumped high to get to that first blade.
Has to ride around to the second one. Drop down. Makes the grab. Clock ticking. And right to that third handle.
He's starting to get a sense of urgency. Does he have enough left?
And he survives the grim sweeper. Still over a minute left. Hold your breath, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, everything he got is for the water wall.
25 pounds sliding that wall. Not having an easy time here.
Well, Matt, it's hard when you got wet jeans to pull 25 pounds like that.
Well, he's 5'9", 160. He's got power, but he's struggling to find his breath.
Yeah, man, catch your breath, homie. Breathe.
Well, he had plenty of time when he started these water walls, but you can see the clock ticking away. He's spending too much time here. He exhausted 30 seconds on that first door.
All right, here you go. You got to get low and then pull it up. Nice. That's a deadlift.
There's the power. He's going to get through the second door, but he's still got to have a sense of urgency here.
Oh, this is going to be close. Can't have any trouble with the last door.
The crowd on their feet. Got to turn that wheel to get the door up.
That's right, with everything he's got left.
through the final door. Not much time to spare. Michael Torres, exhausted, keeps his safety pass and is moving on to stage 3. Michael Torres went from being a union carpenter now to a full-time ninja, to a ninja who just got one step closer to $1 million.
Man, Torres was flying through the course early, but then he hit the wall at the water wall, ran out of breath, and really struggled to open those doors, but he gutted his way to the buzzer.
That's right, he did need the safety pass. Torres moved on to stage 3.
Yes, sir! Stage 3!
Coming up, no one trains for national finals like Drew Dreshel.
I go to sleep at around 6 or 7 a.m. and I wake up around 3 to 4 p.m.
His intense workout is coming up on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to Las Vegas and the national finals of American Ninja Warrior. While we were away, 2 of our younger competitors got their shot on stage 2. University of Houston student Alex Blick fell on snapback during the Oklahoma City finals. No! But the 21-year-old got his revenge on the obstacle tonight.
That's it right there.
But one obstacle later, Blick hit the wall as she tried to dismount the swing surfer. Oh! Lucas Reality gave a nod at the start line to his dad, who passed away a few years ago. Then the 20-year-old put together the biggest run of his young career. Reality is the real deal. With his family and many of the students he coaches on the sideline, Reality fought his way through the water walls to become the 3rd finisher of the night. That brought tears of joy to his sideline. Lucas really, what an emotional moment for this young man. Well, now it's one of our most popular athletes, Flip Rodriguez. The LA stuntman had to use his safety pass last episode to get past stage 1. And in doing so, he took a beating.
On my first run in stage 1, I just did a rookie mistake and it kind of cost me my quad. I took that whole impact straight into my quad. It felt like literally an MMA fighter kicked me, but knowing that I had the safety pass, I didn't beat myself up for it.
Flip is down, but he is not done.
Round 2. Don't worry. We coming back, baby.
For the first time in history, we're gonna see someone get a redo.
So my second run on stage 1, I kind of just pushed past the pain.
Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Nice. That's the way you attack it.
I managed to hit that buzzer.
He's moving on to stage 2.
So I'm coming into stage 2 without my safety pass.
It's gonna hurt. Come on. Let's go, baby.
My quad hurts, but this is what I train for. This is what I prepare for.
Come on, let's go.
This will be my 6th time on stage 2. I've never hit a buzzer, but tonight that changes.
Stage 2, let's go, baby.
On the sidelines, a group of his students he calls the Tackles, here to cheer their coach on.
Matt Flip fought through the pain to finish stage 1. Can he do it again on stage 2?
Well, needs an extra swing to get to the giant walk the plank. Remember, he used the safety pass last episode, so no more do-overs for Flip. Hard impact there. You can see already limping to that second obstacle.
Yes, he is, but he gets a little bit of a break. This extension ladder is all upper body.
Those first 2 runs, 12 inches apart. Then it increases to 14 inches to reach the top runs. And he goes straight up to that top rung. He is through. Now facing snapback.
This is a deadly obstacle in the Oklahoma City finals, and we've seen 2 athletes fall here so far tonight. We know what snapback can do.
Again, all upper body, but Flip just not 100% here. Got it. Woo! This is such a technical obstacle, not something you can practice.
Nice.
Nice, one more grab. You have to pick the spot where you think the bar is going to be, and he gets it. That's the experience out of Flip Rodriguez.
Ooh, did you see that? He's hopping.
Skipping that left leg. Now, here's where it comes into play on this swing surfer. Over 11 feet to that pendulum. Long leap, and that leg is bothering Flip.
His little buddies are worried about him, Matt. Oh, no,
And you
man.
can just see.
Oh, my goodness.
This is so tough for
He
Flip.
is
The safety
wounded.
pass is gone.
That is a deep contusion.
Sell out
Fight
here.
through it. Fight through it. Oh, my God.
And you could see the legs pumping there. Took off on the right leg, tried to favor it on the landing.
Hold on. Hold on.
Just skips that
Did you
left
see
leg
him?
entirely.
He used that right foot to hold himself up.
Tremendous effort out of Flip Rodriguez, gritting his way through this, but the clock is ticking, Akbar.
Yes, it is, and I think you want to allow yourself a minute and a half for these final two obstacles. And Flip is behind that time right now.
Those water walls could be a challenge. Flip needs to go.
Come on, you got this. You got this, Flip.
First up, the Grim Sweeper, and we've seen this eat up time.
Yes, clock's ticking.
He's going to have to speed these transfers, Akbar, because again, that landing's going to be a challenge with that front leg.
Come on. I want to see Flip Rodriguez complete this, but he's got to get going.
Still has one more blade.
Nice transfer. Hold on.
Oh, passed up a dismount there. Now has to go around another full rotation. That's the dismount.
Hustle. Hustle.
That left leg is just dead weight at this point. Flip into the water. Gotta get going.
Yes, he does. These girls are heavy.
And so you can see him. He's using one leg there. And now trying to push with that injured leg.
Come on, Flip.
24
This is your
seconds.
chance. This is your year.
Oh, he can't time out here. 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Let's finish it. Put him roll. He's got to squat and use his quads. This could be hard.
He's never getting to the final obstacle, but he's going to time out. Oh, it's a miracle happens. 5 seconds.
5 seconds. Let's go.
Oh, my goodness. And time runs out on Flip Rodriguez, just feet away from the buzzer.
Man, he's still swimming. I don't think he knows yet.
But you can see the course is red. Time has run out for Flip. He had nothing left. A gritty performance out of Flip Rodriguez.
Man, he gave everything he had, and he fought through the pain.
Got so close. While Flip and his fans utterly heartbroken.
He bounced through this course on one leg, and it just took him a little longer. So when he reached the water walls, he didn't have enough time, but he left it all on the course.
His season is over, but Flip Rodriguez proving he's still a hero to those kids. Coming up, he's on the rise in Phoenix.
Now that's hard.
This year, I had my first opportunity to participate in a commercial.
Now he takes the national stage. We'll see him next on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to Las Vegas, and what's shaping up to be one of the most exciting nights ever here on Stage 2. While we were away, 2 more competitors tried to keep their seasons alive. Minnesota's Ben Wales is the only walk-on to make it this far in the competition, and he had a whale of a crowd on hand for his run.
I didn't realize they had wells in Vegas.
But ironically, the walk-on, walk-off, walked the plank.
That's a big splash by Wells.
7-time Ninja veteran Karsten Williams was making his first appearance on Stage 2, and the big cat came out ready to bounce. Woo! With his mom Linda going crazy on the sidelines, the Dallas native joined the list of buzzer beaters.
How are we feeling right now?
Oh, feeling really good. They say cats don't like water, but this one does.
I like it.
Well, we've got another top-level ninja ready to step up to Stage 2. This is Arizona concrete worker Adam Rail. He's one of the strongest athletes out here and one of the favorites to win the $1 million. And he's definitely the
Become a little bit of a local celebrity in Phoenix. Last year, I was able to throw out the first pitch for the Diamondbacks.
Action.
And this year, I had my first opportunity to participate in a commercial.
Adam Rail, the Valley's own ninja champion.
It was for a local car dealership. We spent about 5 hours just doing all kinds of flips and tricks, conditioning and training with some ninja obstacles.
Now that's hard.
It's really cool that Ninja Warrior has provided me an opportunity to do other TV work. It's definitely awesome.
He's trying to go up to the top. Woo!
But the ultimate end goal, obviously, always is top of Mountain Dorio. There's one bottom line, and that's what I'm here for.
Stage 4, baby.
Adam Rail's coming for the mountain. And the railroadies have come up from Phoenix to watch. His parents on the sideline. His mom, Vicky, gets so nervous during his run, she's got Jake Murray to help her through this.
Oh, the shirt came off. He's ready for business in Vegas.
This is what we talk about. We'd love to see him do that final climb. Tremendous upper body strength, but first has to do something he's never done. Survive stage 2.
Man, check out Mama Vicky. She is so nervous she can't run because this is where he fell last season. And it was a complete shock to everyone.
This version is redesigned, but it's the same basic salmon ladder moves. You have to be more precise. Rail goes fast, and sometimes that speed can cost him.
That's what happened last season, Matt. He was just too aggressive.
But he's through it tonight, and that brings a big sigh of relief to his mom.
Jake Murray didn't qualify for Vegas this season, but it's good that he's here for Vicky. She may break his arm holding on that tight.
Now on to snapback. This one's got to be intimidating for Rail. We've seen it. It's a challenge to make this blind grab.
Come on, big boy. 175.
Whoa. And you can see really struggled to find it, but locked on, relied on that concrete, rock-solid grip.
Well, that's become a strategy we've seen out of several ninjas. Overshoot it so you can fall into that bar.
Just amazing that their fingers can find the bar and lock in. Rail does it.
That's years and years of preparation. They don't just come in here and just try to do it. They prepare for this.
Now the swing surfer.
Come on, come on. Got it.
Sticks that landing. Now to make the big leap to the wall.
Perfect. We are seeing all his skills being utilized here.
Very high-level gymnast, concrete worker, prides himself on his grip strength. Rail has copious amounts of that. He's giving a shout out to his rail ladies.
Oh, can't rest long, though. The clock is ticking.
Vicky really giving Jake's arm a workout. Rail getting ready for Grim Sweeper. Again, Rail has been electrifying, but has gone out on stage 2 3 years in a row looking to break that curse.
Bandana on, got that championship red already.
And you can see how he's lifting that leg to control his speed.
Looking good.
Be careful.
Thought back to this, not an extra swing. I think it's wise.
Got his eyes on the target.
A big leap. Rail celebrating here, but he's still got to move quickly through these water walls.
Oh, he's plenty strong. Look at all his muscles.
That's the concrete worker right there.
Matt, it's like his muscles are magnified underwater.
And his mom, she senses it for the first time.
She ain't never seen stage 3.
Well, book your ticket, because High Speed Rail is making its first stop on stage 3. The guy does it with style.
Now that's the way you hit a buzzer. I'm on the rail train.
Well, he's not just a star in Phoenix. Finally breaks through on stage 2. And he can be a real contender for that $1 billion. And he's definitely making his mama proud.
Adam Rail got past that second obstacle that took him out last season. Sailed through Grim Sweeper and swam his way to the buzzer. Then he had the best one-handed celebration we've ever seen.
More big names are coming up, including Joe Borowski.
Stage 2. I'm back.
Plus, he's dancing and ready for romancing.
I'd be lying if I said it wasn't complicated trying to date.
Grant McCartney's ready for a little romance. And we'll see him next on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to Las Vegas and the national finals of American Ninja Warrior. While we were away, 3 familiar faces attacked the stage 2 course. 7-time veteran Chris DeGangi was making his first appearance on stage 2. And the Chicago native made the most of it. With his fiancée and fellow ninja Jessie Flex LeBron cheering him on, the 29-year-old made it to the buzzer and brought tears to her eyes.
Look at that. Tell me you can't feel that through the screen.
The ninja known as the Maker, obstacle designer Kevin Carbone, was responsible for one of the toughest stage 2 obstacles ever, Wingnut Alley.
Here we go.
And tonight, in his first run stage 2. The 24-year-old faced the obstacle that replaced Wingnut Alley.
Round and round and round it goes.
The grid sweeper, and the maker made it through.
Make it happen, Captain.
And swam his way to the buzzer. The maker ninja's gonna make his way to stage 3, adding his name to the growing list of finishers tonight. Then it was another ninja from the Atlanta area, Tyler Gillette.
Gillette's got to be sharp right here on Grim Sweeper.
The 23-year-old barista known as the Dream Chaser has made it to stage 2 all 3 seasons he's competed.
You get to that third door, you got to bust through.
But Gillette had never completed the course until tonight.
Come on, get over there to stage 3.
He's the 8th to hit the buzzer, tying the record for finishers on stage 2.
Now we're seeing history. This is crazy.
And that record was set back in season 7 when what happened?
We had 2 people making the stage 4.
Total victory, and right now we already have 8 to go with some of our best yet to come. Guy walking to the start line right now, it's the Island Ninja, Grant McCartney. The dancing flight attendant from Hawaii always gets lots of love from Ninja fans. So many Island Ninja fans in the stands tonight, along with his buddies Jody Avila and Nick Hansen down the sideline. Well, what a joy it is having this man back in Las Vegas. Grant McCartney, after a heartbreaking 2 seasons missing out. This man, 205 pounds of dancing muscle.
Yeah, but Matt, this second obstacle has been a roadblock for him on stage 2. 4 seasons ago, he fell here. And then 3 seasons ago, he did it again.
Oh, boom! This obstacle has changed slightly over the seasons, but it's always been a version of the salmon ladder. Can McCartney finally break through?
Good start. We know he can do this.
Oh! Happens again! I don't believe it. The extension ladder takes out the Island Ninja. Aloha to Grant McCartney on the second obstacle in stage 2.
Yeah, it's worth watching through again. Grant McCartney fell here in season 7, in season 8, and he did it again tonight. Looks like he just didn't get that left side up enough, and he's going to be thinking about that for a season.
Well, he's thinking about it already, Akbar. It's going to be a long off season for Grant McCartney. Well, up next, it's another Ninja favorite. This is the weatherman, Connecticut's Joe Moravsky. He's been a dominant competitor over the past 7 seasons. We've seen Joe go through so many changes, including getting married and having 2 kids. And now, he's seeing some changes in himself.
At 23 years old, when I first started this, I was an athlete. I look back and I'm like, man, I had abs?
The weatherman, the fastest man in St. Louis.
What happened to those things? The dad bod is here. It's really simple. When you make your kids lunch, dinner, there's always leftovers.
You better eat all that.
And to be a responsible human being, I can't just throw that good food away.
No. I'm gonna eat one of these, okay?
No. No.
I have a little self-control issue when it comes to eating. That doesn't help.
That was close. He averted disaster right there.
I have an opportunity to win $1 million, be the next American Ninja Warrior.
But as a family man, you know, when do I go to the gym? When do I find the time?
Listen, I have dad bod. I'm proud of it. You gotta own it. Tonight, I'm dad bod strong. It's not too shabby.
Hey, if that's a dad bod, I'll take it. And I don't even have kids. Joe's got his parents, his wife Stephanie, and his 2 kids, Emily and Jacob, on the sideline.
And their dad's got nothing to be ashamed of.
Moravsky, fatherhood has really changed the weatherman, but one thing that hasn't changed is competitive fire.
Well, he said his best dad skills is his peanut butter jelly skills. Well, let's see if he can make a peanut butter jelly sandwich tonight.
Last season was the only time Moravsky didn't make it to stage 2 in his entire ninja career. Crushes the first 4 rungs. Just to switch over, jump to the other side. Perfect transfer.
Well, his family's getting the crowd pumped up.
But now an obstacle he's never attempted before, snapback. Moravsky's 5'10", 165, has a gymnastics background, so he moves well through the air and makes the first grab.
Joe Moravsky went further than anyone 2 seasons ago. He's one of those guys that could win the $1 million.
Look at that grab.
Well, this is the Joe Moravsky we've come to know.
And this is the first time he's had his whole circle. Moravsky rarely makes mistakes. If this guy goes out, it's usually because his body has nothing left to give.
And he doesn't look tired yet. He's pacing himself, not going too fast.
He did a great job out there. Got his hands right on that 3-inch ledge, locked in. And gives a thumbs up to the family. He's clearly feeling good with 2 obstacles to go. Down to take on the Grim Sweeper.
You gotta be aware of the clock. He's got time, but Grim Sweeper and Water Walls can eat up time.
Oh, he's taking another swing, and that's gonna take seconds off. Good drive.
Oh, nice.
Will he make it on the first one? Go for that dismount. No! Goodness! Moravsky says out. No goggles for the weatherman. He can see everywhere. He's got the double Doppler radar.
Yeah, he's turning on the jets. Through the front door quickly.
The clock is ticking with 2 more doors to go. Deadlifts the 50-pound door. Sneaks through onto the last one. That dad bod is working hard.
He is dripping with that dad bod swag.
Well, it's like a tsunami coming through the water walls. Moravsky a bit winded.
He is hyperventilating. He's trying for air.
And finally makes it through the final door. Moravsky's going back to stage 3. And he's got the fastest time of the night.
My goodness, look at him.
And we've now had 4 finishers on stage 2 than we've ever had. What a night!
He got it a little close as he came flying off the Grim Sweeper. But Moravsky held on and then swam his way to the buzzer faster than anyone tonight.
Moravsky's got to celebrate with his fans. That dad bod serving well. He's got 5 stage 2 buzzers, more than any other ninja. And his son Jacob just got his first. Our 9th buzzer, the most we've ever had going to stage 3. Season 11 is shaping up to be a record breaker.
Yeah, this is unheard of on stage 2. Take a look at the guys we'll see next episode on stage 3. And we're only halfway through the field. We've got some superstars still to come.
Coming up, Daniel Gill, Drew Dresham, and a host of Ninja Superstars try to keep their hopes for $1 million alive. Plus, this ninja gets his training in the strangest places.
I never know what I'm going to run into.
Now, Exterminator Tyler Smith will try to crush stage 2 when American Ninja Warrior returns. Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior in Las Vegas. And Hotwire, you never know what's going to happen in the national final.
Matt, you're absolutely right. Stage 2 has historically been a ninja killer. In all our previous seasons, competitors have attempted this course 189 times. And only 25 times have they completed it. Yes! That's a success rate of just 13%. But tonight, we've had a record 9 finishers already out of our 17 athletes. That's a success rate of almost 53%. And some of our best are still to come.
Well, up next is a guy who's been getting some real buzz in the ninja community. He's proven himself to be a serious ninja athlete. He's also an exterminator. This is Tyler Smith, the Ninja Bugman. And he gets his workout chasing down critters back in Iowa.
Here in Iowa, we got a lot of corn, but we also got a lot of insects. That's where I come in. I'm the Ninja Bugman. I'm a pest control technician. Any type of insect or critter that's in your house that shouldn't be there, I'm the one that's taking care of your problem. Yep, we got some babies in here. It looks like we're close to the nest. You never know what kind of pests I'm gonna see every day. Roaches, wasps, rats, even snakes. Pretty good sized ones.
They are.
Not only am I busy at work, but when I come home, it's extremely crazy. My wife and I just had Ivy Joe, our 4th child. Being an average guy with a full-time job and a family at home, it's a balancing act to be able to compete with these guys that are ninja training all the time. It's definitely an underdog scenario. But when I hit the buzzer tonight, people are gonna know the Ninja Bugman.
Well, his back home, so that's his wife watching on FaceTime. But I think the entire rest of Iowa is here. He's got a big group of supporters, including his mom on the sideline.
This season's been a coming-out party for Tyler Smith. It's his third time competing, but his first time making it this far.
Now onto the extension ladder. Wow, skipped a run. The Bugman coming out strong in his first time on stage 2.
Well, Tyler Smith has been dominating ninja competitions for a couple of seasons now. These Iowa fans, they're showing their love for it.
Now snapback. Smith's a solid all-around athlete in college basketball. 6'1", 165.
And he has got some of that Midwest muscle. Matt, you know this dude can deadlift 425 pounds?
Just has through that blind grab once more.
Got it. Well, I guess chasing them critters is working for Tyler Smith.
And that's the son of another Iowa Ninja, Scott Behrens. And he is pumped. Tyler Smith continues to impress. Now facing the fourth obstacle, the swing surfer. Gets the landing.
All right, gotta use those basketball hops to get to the wall.
And he makes it.
Scurried up that wall like a cockroach.
And the crowd getting the Tyler chants going. And Tyler Smith facing the Grim Sweeper.
Here's a guy that's won Iowa Ninja Warrior competitions, and he's showing he can hang with ninjas from every state.
Tyler Smith finally has a chance to have the fastest time on stage 2.
Right?
He's on pace to beat Joe Malowski's time. Just needs to reach the final blade. And he's got it, and a quick dismount.
I can't believe how quickly he is moving through this course.
These ninjas get stronger every season, and they are taking it out on stage 2 tonight.
Like a water bug inside of there, and I don't like water bugs.
Well, in this field of well-known ninja all-stars, we may have a relatively unknown exterminator from Iowa at the top of the leaderboard. And he's through the second wall. And the crowd is loving it. And he is just strolling through it. He had such an effortlessly quick pace.
Matt, he's come out of nowhere. He's gonna beat Malowski time. This is crazy.
Only a few more feet to the buzzer.
Come on, hit it.
And a little spider action as he hits the buzzer. An incredible night for Tyler Smith. He's not just Iowa's best anymore. He can run with the best ninjas in the world, as he's the fastest among our 10 finishers so far.
Matt, we're seeing history. This is crazy. This is the best group of ninjas we've ever had on stage 2.
Gets a hug from his mom and waves to his wife. We'll see Tyler Smith next episode. Coming up, it was the perfect beach wedding until the ring went missing.
Oh, snap.
See how Josh Salinas saved the day when American Ninja Warrior returns. Welcome back to the national finals of American Ninja Warrior, where the unprecedented success just keeps coming. While we were away, we have 3 more thrilling runs on stage 2. The Swan, Chicago's Ethan Swanson, had the entire crowd flapping their wings.
Okay, I see you, Ethan Swanson.
And the Swan was comfortable flying through the air. And swimming through the water.
Look at him twisting and turning.
And the 29-year-old punched his ticket to stage 3 for the first time in his 6-year career.
He is
Florida rocker R.J. Roman had it rolling the first part of the course.
What's up, Doc? Can we rock?
The heavy metal bassist got the crowd going with the Shred That Horse chant. And then he proceeded to do just that, flying through the Grim Sweeper and swinging his way to his first stage 2 buzzer. And this crowd is rocking.
That's the way you party like a rock star.
Carson Boyles fell earlier tonight on snapback, but he had a safety pass, which means he got to run the course again.
Here we go.
And on his second shot, the Utah gym owner learned from his mistake and got past snapback.
He wants that buzzer.
And every other obstacle.
Get to it. Get to it.
Enjoying the record number of finishers on stage 2. And a Masonic boom. So Carson Boyles took advantage of his safety pass rerun. Now it's Dave Kavanaugh's turn. He fell at the first obstacle earlier tonight, but because he won the safety pass on the Power Tower in Baltimore, he gets a second shot.
Yeah, look at his wife, Jenny. She looks really nervous.
He fell on this first obstacle, walked the plank.
Hey, this time he's got to run to the end of the board. Didn't really do it again, but hey, he got through.
Jenny feeling a little bit better, but now Kavanaugh's facing the extension ladder.
And this fall earlier was so shocking because Dave Kavanaugh's been dominant all season. He won the speed pass and safety pass in Baltimore.
Quickly up the first half of this obstacle, now has to jump back to the other side. Another shocking fall for Dave Kavanaugh, this time on the second obstacle, and his incredibly impressive season ends in heartbreak.
Watch it again. He's trying to land on this rung here, but he overshot it and bounces down to this lower rung. He was almost able to save it there, but his fingers just peeled right off.
Up next, one of our top ninjas out of Houston, Texas, it's Josh Salinas. He's now known as Iron Josh since he became co-owner this year of Iron Sports Gym in Houston. Salinas also got married to his high school sweetheart, Chelsea, in the past year. Their reception almost ended in disaster.
My wife, Chelsea, and I got married in Cozumel. We had an absolutely beautiful ceremony.
We were spinning in the dress. We were doing flips on the beach.
And instead of having a normal reception, we had an obstacle course on top of water.
We did a flip off the rock climbing wall into the water, and I looked at him and I go, "Hey, babe, where's your ring?" And he goes, "Oh, snap."
I lost this ring probably within like the first 10 minutes we got married.
He had to run back and go get some goggles on, but thankfully he ended up finding it in the ocean, on the ground.
Having Chelsea at my sidelines, not just as my girlfriend or fiance, as my wife, no matter how I do, that's everything. I won already. I literally won. Chelsea, I got this now. For you.
There's Chelsea, and she's not going to let Josh wear his ring on the course tonight. You can see that chest plate.
He's like Tony Stark in Iron Man. Oh no, he's powering up, man.
Salinas, another one of our competitors who was a top gymnast. 6 feet tall, 170, 28 years of age, and he is reaching his prime. He's got the big dog, Jody Avila, on the sidelines with Chelsea, Josh's mom.
Oh, you know he's gonna crush it here on the extension ladder.
This is his third season competing. Salinas established himself as one of the best, but like so many others, he has not been able to get past stage 2. But he's quickly through the first 2 obstacles.
Oh, that's way too cute. Look at that. Saying hi to Chelsea.
Well, a big test right here. Snapback is the obstacle that took him out in the city finals this season. And you know that's got to be in his head.
Yeah, he's got to represent.
Well, no room for error here. You must survive.
Nice.
This obstacle took out 54% of the ninjas who faced it in OKC. Oh! These ninjas tonight faring much better. Salinas has been dreaming about another shot. Ooh! And he's making the most of it. And he beats it this time.
And Chelsea's getting excited. She's thinking we could use that $1 million.
Now on to the swing surfer. Should be able to make this 11-foot leap onto that surfboard.
Boss, baby.
Josh Salinas looking very comfortable. Now he's made it to stage 2 each of the past 2 years. Went out on the 5th obstacle. He's now facing it. It's a new one in the Grim Sweeper. Salinas, he's feeling something special. And right now, Salinas is on pace to beat the fastest time, currently held by Tyler Smith.
Matt, he is looking so smooth.
The Iron Ninja, hoping he doesn't get cut down by the Grim Sweeper. They get to that last blade. Yes, got it. And the dismount. Yes, nice. Quick dismount. A minute 45 to go. Salinas, he's not just going to have the top time. He has a chance to decimate it.
And he's got to be having a flashback to his wedding. If he can find a wedding ring in the ocean, he can definitely find his way through these doors.
still plenty of time on the clock. A few extra seconds there, but he's through. On now to the final door, still well ahead of Smith's pace.
Doc is looking like a superhero.
Just a few feet away. His wife Chelsea can feel it. The last door, and Salinas can get his breakthrough on stage 2. And Josh Salinas,
he's about to get the fastest time.
Salinas looking so strong, clearly another contender for that $1 million. Coming up, his first fall was a shock. But with his safety pass, Matisse Sawadi gets a second shot. Can the kid make a comeback? We'll find out when American Ninja Warrior returns. Welcome back to Las Vegas. Only 4 athletes have competed on all 11 seasons of American Ninja Warrior, and all 4 qualified for the national finals this season. 2 went out on stage 1. Here we go. Brian Kretsch was thrown off by Spin Your Wheels. Oh no! And the Godfather, David Campbell, timed out on the final obstacle. Oh man. And then minutes ago, the 3rd member of the group, Ryan Stratus, started off stage 2 with a bang. Oh, hard impact. But the former Army National Guardsman soldiered on and battled his way through the course. Stratus ain't playing. And the 36-year-old swam his way to the buzzer. Stratus now moving on to stage 3.
For buzzer, thus far, are you going to make it?
I'm going all the way. All the way.
So now it's time for the last of the 4 originals, Lorne Ball. And after 11 seasons, the Colorado gym owner has become a ninja staple known for his fast runs. But his fame reaches across the globe.
I am big in the Philippines. My great-grandfather, Popo Makadengdeng, was a restaurant owner out in the Philippines. He and my grandmother moved to the island of Lanai, part of the Hawaiian Islands, and ended up working on a pineapple plantation. My grandmother still lives there to this day, and every opportunity I get, I'll go out to visit her and my Filipino family.
Great transfer there.
American Ninja Warrior is shown across the world now. And every time they air an episode in the Philippines, I just see the amazing compliments and just feedback from all the Filipino family out there. So this one is for all my Filipinos out there. I'm just here to have a ball.
Well, you know his Filipino fans will be watching this run.
Well, he's got some ballers out here in Vegas, too. Dad and girlfriend on the sideline. Reached stage 2 back in season 4 and season 6, has never hit the buzzer, but needs an extra swing. Another extra swing. I think he's a little high on the rope. There he goes. Drop down.
Nice adjustment.
Makes it easier. And we see that a lot, Akbar. There's a tendency to grab high on the rope, but you get a lot more length if you're down lower.
Ooh, he came down a little awkward.
Ball seems okay, and he's going to continue going here. Now facing the extension ladder. As good as Lorne Ball is, he's never gotten past the 3rd obstacle on stage 2. But this is a special night. We're seeing a lot of breakthroughs.
Yes, we are, but every obstacle out here can end your night. Well, if you're going to get that $1 million, we're going to make it challenging.
Now the spot that's been a roadblock for him on stage 2, the 3rd obstacle. He's never been able to get past it, and this season, it's snapback.
Matt, we saw so many go out here on snapback in OKC.
But tonight, the Ninjas seem to have figured it out, and we had 2 falls here so far.
Nice. Ooh,
there it is. And you can see it. It's like they lock their forearms on and just slide down to find that position.
Nice.
Now just needs the dismount, and Ball makes quick work of snapback. And look at that. A little smile. Gotta be relieved to finally make it past the 3rd obstacle, but now facing the swing surfer. 5'9" Ball, got to make an 11-foot jump. Got it. Now the transfer to the wall.
Yeah, with his parkour skills, he should be able to handle this one.
Oh, and there it is. We talked about it, how the ledges don't have much grip, and the lower you go, the less there is, and Lauren Ball slides off on swing surfer.
Check this out. When he lands on the wall, his left hand is too low, and his fingers on his right hand are digging in to get a grip, but it's not enough to hold him up, so he slides all the way down, and his season is over.
So Lauren Ball's going home, and now it's time for Kidawati's second chance to finish this course. The college student came in with so much momentum. He was the fastest on stage 1 last episode, but he fell on the Grim Sweeper earlier tonight. Luckily, he won that safety pass in the Power Tower back in Oklahoma City, so now he gets to run the course again, but looking nervous here. We talked about his anxiety. This crowd wants to see a comeback. Daniel Gill, Barclay Stock, and the others here for him once again.
With his first run, there was no pressure. Now there's a lot of pressure. One mistake, and his season is over.
Good start there through the first obstacle. And manages a smile. Great to see.
The kid normally goes fast, so it'll be interesting to see if he's more cautious this time around.
Once you lose that safety net, it's got to be a different mindset. But with the clock ticking, you can't be too careful.
Awadi's got the skills to do this. He almost finished the course last year as a rookie. These fans, they love Awadi.
But look at him, this just doesn't look like the same kid. He's still got the backwards hat, but not the loose, smiling guy we normally see on the course. It's that first catch on snapback. He did get through this obstacle earlier tonight.
Yeah, but he's definitely not attacking this course the way he did the first time around. He's being a lot more cautious.
Makes that final grab, now just needs the dismount. And the kid is through. Daniel Gill knows what Awadi's been facing, telling the kid to breathe before the swing surfer. Right into it and makes the jump.
He's got to trust his skills here. We just saw Lauren Ball fall here a minute ago.
The kid sticks it. Now climbing up the wall.
All right, Matt, he's under 2 minutes. He was faster than last time around.
Well, here comes the moment of truth. A rematch with the Grim Sweeper.
And the crowd can feel it.
Never seen this methodical approach out of the kid. This kid usually has his foot firmly stomped on the pedal.
He's lifting his leg over the blade. Doesn't want to make the same mistake he did last time.
Well, this move to the second blade is where he fell earlier, but gets it this time. Has to rotate around for the third and final blade. And he makes that transfer.
The Grim Sweeper is not going to kill his season.
Now the dismount. Can he get it? Oh! And a little fist bump there right before he jumps into the water walls and his hat flies off.
He lost his hat. He lost his hat.
3 water walls away from glory.
Man, come on, man. Get your hat, man. He's like, forget that hat. I want that stage 3. He's too big. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The clock is running down.
The kid is struggling. That door is not open.
He's 6'2". He needs to use those long legs.
Well, he is slowing down. He is clearly exhausted. Atis Awadi is really struggling here.
Yeah, Gill is telling him to breathe. The kid's making everybody a little anxious right now.
Well, this stage 2 course is punishing him. By the time they get to the water walls, these ninjas are exhausted.
He's got to get going. He's got to get going.
Does he have enough strength left to finish? He's really struggling.
Keep going. Turning it. Turning it. Come on, man. Come on. Get out of there.
Atis Awadi trying to sneak under.
Get out of there, Matisse.
Atis Awadi. He gets the buzzer and just collapses.
He is dead tired. He is dead tired.
It took him 2 shots and he only had seconds to spare, but it doesn't matter. The kid is headed to stage 3.
This time, the kid made that move on the Grim Sweeper, but he was gassed when he reached the water, had trouble breathing, and just barely made it to the buzzer. No more anxiety because he's moving on to stage 3.
And joining that list of buzzer beaters is the Lizard, Minnesota's Hunter Girard.
Here it is, a Lizard.
Big Red, impressive rookie and Colorado State college student Seth Rogers.
That's the youngest ever to make it to stage 3.
And the Bama Ninja, Tuscaloosa's Casey Suhan. them all next time on Stage 3.
Let's go!
Coming up. He used his safety pass last episode.
Don't let that pressure break you.
So no second chances for Drew Dreschel tonight. We'll see his round when we come back on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior National Finals. Coming to you from Las Vegas. And it's already been a record-breaking night. 19 finishers so far, and we've saved 2 of the best for last. First up, it's the real-life ninja Drew Dreschel. The Connecticut gym owner is already a ninja legend. He went farther than anyone last season, and this season, he's taken his preparation to unprecedented levels.
Ninja Warrior, it's my life, it's my career, it's my lifestyle. A lot of people don't understand the hours, the months, the years that go into this. That's what it takes to win $1 million in Las Vegas. A couple of months ago, I flipped my sleep schedule. I go to sleep at around 6 or 7 a.m. and I wake up around 3 to 4 p.m. But when it comes time to compete, my body's gonna be ready to move at the time that it normally is.
And he's going back to Stage 2.
This year, I also changed up how I train. I set up a 24 obstacle course, so I do more obstacles in a single run than stage 1, 2, and 3 combined. And I did it multiple times.
Come on, Drew. You got this.
I'm running the gym course around 11 at night. Everyone's gone, and it usually takes me about 15 to 20 minutes to complete these courses. And these aren't just on it, off it obstacles. You're on an obstacle 20, 30 seconds, you're pumped out on your third one, but you keep pushing. I had several other ninjas come join me for these training nights. They just couldn't keep up. I am stronger and smarter than I have ever been. And if things go according to plan, not only should I win this year, but it should almost feel easy if I do things right.
Sideline his girlfriend April, who's pregnant, due in December, plus Drew's buddy Flip Rodriguez. Unfortunately, his season ended earlier tonight. And there is just a sea of orange shirts in the stands, bleachers full of students and fans, many of whom have come from Connecticut to be here tonight.
Oh, Drew's taking off his orange shirt. That he's about to flex on his course.
Well, with the baby on the way, now more than ever, Drew wants that $1 million. That's why he's shown such dedication with his training.
And he's been virtually unstoppable this season. Won the speed pass and the safety pass in Atlanta.
And needed that safety pass to survive stage 1. So tonight, no more second chances. If he falls, his season is over. There's just so little room for error, and Dreschel now focused. Now snapback, an obstacle he's never faced before. Look at him twisting around.
Oh, that was close. I don't know about this technique.
Well, let's see if he tries it again. Looking a bit awkward and twists again. Even hitting his feet just doesn't look comfortable. Oh, nice. Well, a little unorthodox, but it worked.
April looking real nervous on the sideline, man. That was too close for comfort.
Now the swing surfer. Wow, strong jump, but still got to get to the wall. See the long leap here. Dreschel can fly.
Nice going up high.
Got it. Into that 3-inch ledge.
You think about all that late night training, all that work he's put in. It's showing right here.
And April approves. He's now just 2 obstacles away from getting another shot at stage 3. And moving a step closer to the $1 million.
The dude's got cargo pants on. You know you're cool when you can rock cargo pants. Where's his utility belt?
Taking extra swings. This is a cautious approach. He knows you got to be careful on this final blade. Got it. But his hands looking a bit unsteady here. Can he make the dismount?
This obstacle can be very tricky. Nice.
And he does it. The hard part is over, and this crowd knows it. Into the water. Yes!
Have some fun with it. A little fishy.
Drew Dreschel putting on a performance here. Having a bit of trouble with the first door, but luckily has lots of time on the clock. He struggled, he splashed in, couldn't find that handle. Now he's through and moving on to the second door.
How's his bandana still on?
The real-life ninja once again showing his dominance on stage 2.
About to be a new daddy. Daddy could bring home $1 million.
I'll tell you what, stage 3 is sure getting interesting.
Last season, he was the last ninja
which earned him $100,000. This season, he wants that $1 million. Last season, only 2 ninjas made it to stage 3. This season, Drew Dressel looking to become our 20th ninja to hit the buzzer. Drew Dressel, the real-life ninja, going back to stage 3. So much support for this man. And next episode, he'll get a shot at stage 3.
Let's go back and take a look at Drew's dolphin dive again. We don't see the real-life ninja goof off much on the course, so this was a special occasion, and he had plenty of time to hit the buzzer. He's heading back to stage 3 for the 4th time in 5 seasons.
And gets a hug from April. I cannot wait to see him next episode. So only one athlete left. Daniel Gill headed to the start line, promising a big finish. We'll see him next on American Ninja Warrior. Next time, this heart-stopping, that was crazy, history-making season. Break through this glass door comes to an end. With the record number of athletes moving on to stage 3. That's what I'm talking about. The odds have never been greater for someone reaching stage 4 and climbing for $1 million. Oh my goodness! It's the biggest night in Ninja history, our season finale. That's next episode, and it's going to be something special. But we're not done yet tonight. We've got one more athlete to go, and he's one of the favorites to win the $1 million. It's Daniel Gill. This warship leader from Houston is having another stellar season. He's going to be trying to get back to stage 3 for just the 2nd time in his career. This crowd loves Daniel Gill, and they love his hair. But his biggest fan is his wife, Abby, who's on the sideline with a big group of friends and family.
Yeah, he's been watching the others all night, and he told us he's going to go all out and try to get the top time.
He was the fastest finisher both nights in OKC, so expect nothing less from him tonight.
Now, to be accurate under speed requires hyper-focus, so performing under time shouldn't be a problem for Daniel Gill.
Gill is running his race. His race is always under control, but always fast, and Gill is really moving quickly here in the early part of this course.
Look at that smile, smiling back at his wife like he's not worried about this course at all.
He goes right into snapback. Now past this obstacle back in Oklahoma City. Makes that first blind grab.
Yeah, even though he goes fast, Daniel Gill almost never makes mistakes.
We get this last blind grab on snapback. Perfect again. And Gill is through and moving on.
He's still smiling, hardly breaking a sweat.
Gonna leap the swing surfer, got it. Has to make one more jump to the wall. The Kingdom Ninja is flying right now.
Daniel Gill's performing at a high level, and he's doing it with a smile. I don't think I've ever seen him grimace before. He's just smiling the whole way through. Look at him. He just smiles the whole way.
And this crowd is feeding off of his energy. And I thought we are going to have such a loaded stage 3 field. Daniel Gill, 2 obstacles away from adding his name to it.
And if he finishes tonight, Daniel Gill's going to have a real shot to win $1 million next episode.
And quickly to that second blade, and right onto the 3rd. Oh, my. Did that quicker than anyone all night.
And what did I say, Matt? He's got the ability to go fast.
Well, Josh Salinas has the top time. Gill can beat it if he doesn't get hung up on the water walls.
All right, I hope his hair doesn't get in the way, and he is head and shoulder faster than the rest.
He was fastest in Oklahoma City qualifying and city finals. Now he could top this star-studded field here on stage 2. Already through 2 doors, just 1 to go. And Daniel Gill.
Oh, big turn. He is taking big turns. He hasn't even come up for area.
On track still for the best time. He's going to be dangerous next episode on stage 3.
Come on, what a run.
Daniel Gill has done it to King the Ninja reign supreme on stage 2. The fastest time.
I just knew he was going to go fast, but he did it with a smile.
A record-breaking 21 competitors hit the buzzer on stage 2, and Daniel Gill tops them all. And Bobby, not only you going to stage 3, you're doing it with the fastest time.
Boy, you good, man.
He is putting his stamp on this season 11.
Matt, he was spotting from the start and breezed through Grim Sweeper better than anyone all night. With all these other superstars, Daniel Gill was the fastest. He's going to be one to watch next episode.
2 stages down, 2 to go.
So Gill lands atop the leaderboard, just ahead of another ninja he trains with in Houston, Josh Salinas. And it's an unprecedented 21 finishers in all, including the real-life ninja Drew Gresham. 11-time veteran Ryan Stratus will be going to stage 3 in Vegas for the first time. Michael Torres also advanced and never had to use his safety pass. Rounding out the field is No Limits Nate Burkhalter. Well, that wraps up a record-breaking night on stage 2 and hopefully an omen of things to come. Brock Barbaz, Bindle, and